So the importance of improving transboundary water security and natural resources management in this particular program is to focus primarily on building resilience within the geographical footprint in which we're working as a program, which in this instance is the Okavango River Basin and the Limpopo River Basin. And when we talk about resilience, we're talking about the journey to self-reliance. In other words, we want to be able to come to a place when we switch off the lights on the program, when we finish the program, we can say we have a resilient Southern Africa, that the institutions are more resilient, communities are more resilient, the people are more resilient. So it is very important, it's very critical in that regard.
Resilient Waters as a program seeks to have a more resilient Southern Africa, be it communities, institutions, and the people living in Southern Africa. So as one of our components which talks about improved ecosystems and biodiversity management, it talks about having healthier ecosystems, which in turn improve the resilience of Southern Africa. We get so many services from the ecosystems. For example, purification of water by wetlands. We also get protection from adverse shocks, for example, flooding, extreme weather patterns, and wind. So if we have a healthy function ecosystem, it means we also have resilient communities and societies because they can be protected from all those adverse shocks.
We see lower rainfall and we see prolonged periods of drought. And with that, it means that we've got a reduced water supply. So we need to identify mechanisms that would help us to conserve the reduced water supply. And we also need to address those elements or those factors that are affecting the water source and the quality of those water source. And how do we do that? We do that by addressing the basic needs of water sanitation and hygiene within sub-Saharan Africa.
I think part of the solution to adapt to climate change is you need to know who your friends are and you need to know who can help you. That's what's called the social network, and that involves government, NGOs and communities working together with a common understanding of what needs to be done. I suppose another highlight for me and what gives me hope is the way in which countries in Southern Africa are working together. I think part of the solution to our problem, which is an increasing population with an increase in demand while we've got decline in water, is that countries are going to have to work together.
in addition to creating trust, creating partnership with other stakeholders, because it's not only the countries that are stakeholders within the broad spectrum of the use of the basin. We have other stakeholders, we have cooperating partners, we have academic institutions, we have the people themselves at community level. As we speak now, we have a common vision that has been established by the 3 states as to what do they want to see coming out of the Okavango River Basin. They want one that is economically prosperous, environmentally friendly, and improving livelihoods. So that is the vision that drives the activities that we undertake under the Commission, as prescribed in the 1994 agreement.